going fantastically, but not as well as yours, because I'm telling you something. You look great.
Thank you very much.
I saw you wandering through the hall. I thought Piscopo was here. You're working out, aren't you? No, I'm serious. It was unbelievable. There was a whole Richard Greco quality that was oozing.
I don't know what that means, but thanks anyway.
No,
I appreciate it.
You look good. The tie works. You seem beaming. It's Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes me feel happy. I've been up north with the loons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I think that this is, to me, this is almost magical. You have your own island in Canada. Is that right?
That's true. We sit there, Nancy and I, we reflect. Sometimes we say, my, the sky is darkening over. I hope there are no sailors about.
We go out for 6 weeks literally on Golden Pond. And I know that one of these days I'll be on the front of a boat saying, I said stern, and whip right over, you know. It's absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous place. And
how do you get there? Is it remote? Could a guy like me come up?
Sure you could.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 3 hours from Toronto. I'll send you instructions, you know. We can take you the train. It's a little public, but you'll be fine. Yeah. And it actually was owned, this island was owned by Noel Coward.
Really?
Yes. And it's about 1890.
And you own the island now?
No, I rent the island. I'm sorry. I might have told your researchers long ago I owned it, but, you know, I was lying. I didn't have any material, and on top of that, I didn't have the money. But it's owned by Noel Coward, and on quiet nights, you go out in that dock, and sometimes you can almost, it's so magical, you can almost hear the voice of Noel Coward saying, I know the name of the tall one. You know, I mean, why would I? What does it mean?
What does that mean? Pa, you look fabulous. Fabulous.
I laughed hysterically when I heard the optometrist joke. Those are dark sunglasses.
Yeah, yeah. But as Paul pointed out, they're for a purpose. I had forgotten that. Well, we can't. It's a little surprise. We can't reveal that right now.
Ah,
you know,
the slinky eye joke.
Yeah. When... Whenever I see you on the shows like this one, and then like the Tonight Show or whatever show you happen to be on, you're always, you know, very energetic and very entertaining. And you don't have trouble doing this sort of. It just comes really naturally to you. Do you ever get yourself in trouble on those shows?
The only I would say that the first time I did Johnny Carson's show, I was kind of nervous because it was Johnny.
Sure.
Yeah. It was 1988 too, and the first guest was Betty Davis. And I decided, being a cocky nutmaster that I am, that it would be kind of funny to do Betty Davis to Betty Davis.
Well, no, that makes sense.
So
sure.
Betty had come out, and she'd killed. She'd done the unicycle bit. She'd done all her stuff. It was 88. And she did the place. No. Look at all they move, you know. And so I came out, and Betty was here, and I came out, and I sat down, and I turned to her and said, and what a pleasure to meet you. And she had no idea who I was or how I sounded. She thought that was my voice. Why shouldn't she said, thank you. So so far, so good. So I'm doing with Johnny, and at one point, Johnny asked me to do Ed Grimley. And I was doing Ed Grimley. No, this is Betty Davis, not looking at me like doesn't have a clue. I was saying, oh, yes. And I turned to her and said, oh, Miss Davis, I suppose it isn't very decent meeting you, I must say. And I extended my hand, and she didn't take it. And I kind of went back like that and wiped away. And then later on, I did Jerry Lewis. I was doing Jerry Lewis, and I decided that, I was getting cocky. And I said, hey, so, John, it's exciting to be here. Betty! And that shocked me.
It even startled you,
huh? And she just sat like this. So finally, and I was doing some impersonations of it, and finally you hear from the side sheet, you hear, do you do me? Now, I'd done her, you see. So I turned to her and I said, well, you're not that easy to do. And she said, then skip it. And, I think she knew, though. I think she was putting me on.
Yeah, probably
she was actually very, very hip and sharp.
Yeah. Let's see. We're doing a commercial. All right, we'll do a commercial and then...
I love this
and we'll come back here with... Yeah, sure. Hang around.
if the shyness becomes too much for the show, won't you?
No, I sense that you're beginning to come out of the shell a little bit.
But I'm just masking the pain, and you know that.
Of course I know.
Yeah,
Who would know better than I?
Absolutely.
Do you want to... I'll just ask you this. You don't have to do it if you don't want to.
What?
You want to do a little more Jerry and run around for us or not? You don't have to. It's just that I like that so well. But if you don't feel it, don't do it, you know?
Well, normally I wouldn't.
All right.
But
Well, then, okay.
again, because you're into this whole Piscopo bodybuilding thing, I feel that... Gotta get my old tuxedo press. Yeah! It's frightening, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a little
And the
scary.
tragedy is, I'm not getting any younger. I mean, this is going to be, yeah.
But where's the part where Jerry is calling for the young ladies or the girls or a little of that, you know?
Young ladies, hey ladies, be my friend today, and come and make me a bagel or two. But then there's the serious Jerry, as you know.
Of course there is, yeah.
You know, when they talk about the studio heads and they're afraid of a perfectionist. And the Jerry laugh that we love, you know, like the plum pudding with the lozenge.
Let's talk about the new film.
The new film is called Pure Luck.
Pure luck. Who's in the rundown the cast for us?
Mr. Danny Glover.
Mm-hmm.
And Danny is wonderful. Danny Glover, Sheila Kelly.
Oh, yeah. What does that mean? Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't know. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I said, and you went, yeah.
No. You had a little
No,
thing
not
like,
me.
oh, I guess she must have been expensive. You know, one of those things. Sheila Kelly, who's absolutely... You just watch.
Okay, we'll check it.
Fasten your seatbelts for this one, because she's wonderful in this film.
Yeah.
Sam Wanamaker,
Yeah.
and the fabulous and always charming Mr. Harry Shearer, right chow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is great. So we know it's going to be funny, eh?
Yeah, it's very funny. It opens August 9th. We did it in Acapulco.
Is that fun? How long were you there?
We were there 2.5 months, you know, and I tell you about Acapulco, it's disco crazy. There are 19 discos there. The Bee Gees are just hitting.
Wow.
The one disco we used to go to a place called Fantasy, Danny and I. And their Nasto ran the Fantasy, and he said, this Donna Summer is something, no? I said, yes, she's very good. You heard about the McGuire sisters. The Sullivan show won't have them anymore.
Yeah.
No, they're behind, but they're very...
We have a clip here.
Yeah.
You want to look at this?
Yeah, then the clip is... Lady! So the clip, should I set it up? Dave. The premise is that I have the world's worst luck. My character.
Right.
My character. I love when people talk. The character that dwells within me.
Yeah.
And so the premise is that he's been hit by lightning 5 times, 3 times in a movie theater, ladies and gentlemen. And so in this scene, he's very allergic to bees. But one's been on his face earlier in the scene. He's brushed it off. He thinks it's gone away, but it hasn't. It's gone on the back of his suit.
All right. This is early in the film?
That's midway through.
No.
I'll get your time count later.
Okay. Here's Martin Short. The film is Pure Luck. Opens...
Pretty funny. Yeah.
All right. Well, I, of course, hope it's a big hit. It looks very funny, and always a pleasure to have you here. My best to the family.
Thank you, David. It's a pleasure to be here.
Have a great summer.
Thank you very much.
Come back often and stay late. Words to that effect.
The best offer I've had.
Nice to see you.